guys. I am currently driving to my parents' house, and I haven't done a video in a while, so I figured this is a good time. So before I left Korea, I promised lots of videos and pictures of my trip, and that didn't happen. I'm sorry. That post-trip depression is a real thing, because you go and everything's super amazing, and then you come back to reality and everything is terrible. And so Korea was amazing. I went to 3 places. I went to Daejeon first for 4 days, and then I went to Busan for a week, and then I went to Seoul for a week, and all of it was amazing. But I really, really love Daejeon. It's not a popular tourist destination, and so it might not be on your list if you plan on going to Korea, but I definitely recommend it. It's really, really nice, especially if you want to experience Korean culture outside of those tourist areas. I was lucky to get to stay with a Korean family, and so I got to go and do things as a Korean would. So I was taken to places that weren't just for tourists. I did things the way Koreans did things, and I was really showed like how they live and how they do things when they go out, and when they do stuff, when they're hanging out with each other, kind of some of their customs. Even the little things about Korea were like mind-blowing to me. Like the smallest little things were so cool. It was just like, it was genius. Okay, so they have CCTVs everywhere. It's like cameras all over the country. So one, you can't get away with anything. It's got one of the lowest crime rates in the world. Not only are there cameras who will catch you doing bad things, but there are so many people that like it's hard to do things without a witness there seeing you. So it's like the crime rate is really, really, really low, especially in comparison to America, where the crime rate is actually really high. They're also very conservative with energy. Like, for instance, certain like cars, like big engines, like big trucks, are actually banned, so you can't drive them there. So that was pretty cool to see. And then also their escalators, they don't move unless you're on it. Like when you walk at the bottom, there's like this pole with a sensor on it, and so when you walk through it, it goes, oh, there's a person, and then it moves. So it doesn't actually move all day. So if there's no people like during that like time, it doesn't move. It saves energy. And then a lot of people recycle. Some of their poor people, how they kind of make some money is they walk around with these carts and they put trash on it and stuff. They take it to these recycling places and get paid for that, which is really, really smart, because we have a lot of homeless people, guys. There's not a whole lot of places that will hire them to do work, and that's like, they can actually get by and make something, even though it's not like this glamorous job. It's something that they can do, and they don't have to have like some huge resume. They can just like do something productive with their time and try to like get back on their feet, which is pretty cool. And there are lines on the ground. They're like textured lines, so that blind people can get around without help. So it was all over like the subways and the sidewalks and really any public area. I would find these lines, so people could like, and I didn't know what they were for like the whole time I was there almost. And then the last week, I just asked my friends, like, what are these things? Why are there so many like yellow striped lines with like bumps on them? And then someone, oh, it's for our blind people, so that they can walk around and not need help. I went to Korea, and everything was good. The food was good, and it was pretty healthy. Like, I felt better. I got to hike a mountain, which was great. I went to a public bathhouse. I went to the beach. At night, at certain places, you can find busking, which is like street music, and they're really, really talented. And it's like every night in certain places, not just like occasionally somebody will come. Like people reserve these spots, and they will come and play music. And so there's always something to do. They have karaoke rooms where you can go and like, they have the coin karaoke and they have the room karaoke where you can like rent a room and sing as much as you want for an hour, or it's like 50 cents for a song and you can just go coin karaoke. So I did both of those. I went to a couple museums, really, really cool. I got to see and learn a lot about Korean history, and that was really interesting to me as well. I wore a hanbok. I did the tourist stuff in Seoul, and then I did like the not so touristy things to put on in Daejeon, but in Seoul I put on a hanbok and I took pictures, and then I wore a hanbok around the kimchi museum. There is a kimchi museum, guys. It is awesome. You should check it out. It's so good. You can go and you try different kimchis like for free. You just get to like taste test them. Oh, it's so good. You get to wear a hanbok around the whole thing, but like the building is freezing cold because people have to wear these hanboks in it. Well, they don't have to, but you can, and like the hanboks are kind of warm, and so yeah, the building is freezing. So either dress warmly or like go expecting to wear the hanbok to keep you a little warm. I wrote some blogs about it if you wanted like super detailed, because I even posted like pictures of my food, where I went, kind of like a full recap. And I actually posted a video, or I tried to post a video on my YouTube of Daejeon while I was in Korean, but it wouldn't upload. I kept having an error on YouTube and wouldn't fully upload. And so it's like 8 minutes long, and it's probably really boring, but it's just full of like videos and pictures of my trip. Mostly just videos of like just Korea, like I'm not even in it very much. It's like just everything around me. And it's Daejeon and then Gongju. We went to Gongju Mountains, and that's where we went hiking, and it was so much fun. I really love mountains, guys, so I was so excited when I got there. And I knew that Korea had mountains, but I didn't know until I got there that 70% of Korea is mountains, and it's basically these huge cities built along mountains, and it's beautiful. And then the last week that I was there, I went to Seoul Land, which is a small amusement park. And I'm afraid of heights, but I do rides anyway because it's fun, and I just like suck it up. But like, they were not as scary and more fun because the higher you went, the cooler the mountains looked. And so it was like, there were mountains all over the place, and it made the ride so cool because it's like you weren't looking at this boring like landscape where you're just up high. It's like you're up high and there are mountains around you and you can look at it, and it is so cool. But yeah, and then one of my YouTube followers, actually his family owns a juice cafe, and so he invited me while I was there, and I just went and I got free a little mochi with strawberry in it, and I got a free juice. So like I went, and it was really cool. It was this really cute shop. It was called All Fresh, and it's in Seoul. You guys should check it out because it was actually delicious. Like, that was some of the best juice I've ever had. And the mochi, it was, okay, I've had mochi, but it was like a mochi with a full strawberry inside of it. And it was so good. And they have like little cakes and all kinds of stuff there. Like, guys, check out All Fresh. Like, for real. I didn't get paid to do this. Like, I already did my post about like, hey, this is where I'm at. Try it out. Like, separate, okay? That place is awesome. There were a couple places that I really liked, and I did post those in my blogs, and so those are below. Look in the description if you wanted to check that out. I didn't write one about Seoul. I started to write one about Seoul, and then I got depressed. Okay, when I came back, like, everything was just really hard. Like, my car kept breaking down, and then my mechanic was like, no, you just need to buy a new car. And so I bought a new car, which was technically used, but only had like 18,000 miles on it. And I bought a manual, and then whoever had it the first time literally just rode the clutch or something for 18,000 miles, because 24 hours after I bought that car, it went out. And it wasn't covered in my warranty. And so I was like really stressed out because I was like, I spent money fixing a car, and then it broke down again. And so then I had to get rid of it. So I got rid of my car. Like, I sold it and then used that money as a down payment on my new car. And then that broke the next day. And so I'm actually driving my parents' car right now, which is why I'm going to see them, because my car is fixed now. It's been a few weeks and now it's fixed. There's that, and then the school I was planning on going to, I had gotten accepted, and I was planning on transferring there this semester. And then they were like, oh no, actually we only have the classes for your program at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No morning, no evening, no online. So you basically had to quit your job if you wanted to go to school here. Like, I work full time, guys. That's how I put myself through school. If I don't work, I can't go to school. Like, that's how it works. Like, no. And so I'm doing my last semester at the community college again, which I was planning on transferring because, like, the classes I'm taking now aren't going to transfer for my bachelor's. Like, they'll transfer, like, as credits for an associate, but they're not high enough level to actually matter for my psychology degree, which is why I was going to transfer. And so I'm taking 3 useless classes right now just to have my associates. And so this all happened within like the same couple of weeks. It was just like another thing after another thing after another thing. There was always something happening. On top of that, the dog my family's had since I was like 13 is now deaf and mostly blind and will probably die soon. And so it was like I found out that like the weekend I went to take my car to get fixed. And then this all happened literally like the first 2 weeks that I came back from Korea. Like it was so stressful, and then I moved into my new apartment like the week I got back from Korea. So it was like moving and doing all this paperwork stuff and fixing my car and finding out my like family dog is about to die, and like everything was just so hard. And so it was like I went from this amazing place going to Korea to like coming back and everything sucked. So comparing them was really something I shouldn't have done, but it was hard not to do, because the more I compared, the more I didn't want to be here, the less I wanted to make a video about my trip to Korea. I hated it when people asked me how my trip was. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to show a bunch of my pictures. I basically just wanted to be left alone. And so I was a recluse for like a whole month. I went to work and I went to school, and then I just stayed in my apartment and did my homework. Like I didn't want to talk to anybody at all about my trip. I just wanted to be left alone. So I'm still trying to figure out school as well. I'm looking at a couple different schools, but my number one choice is actually in Korea. So if you've watched my previous videos, you already know that my end goal is to actually move to South Korea and be a psychiatrist in their hospitals. Like that's what I want to do. And so there's actually a program with the University of Utah. They have an Asia campus, and they have a Bachelor of Science Psychology degree, and their professors are like doing what I want to do. And so in Korea, like literally the exact thing I want to do is there. And so like I'd have professors who actually know exactly what I'm trying to get into, and like not here where they're like, oh, psychology, you're going to be a counselor? No, I'm not. Clinical. I'm going to go to more scientific, like research-based side, but there's not a whole lot of those programs here at all. Most psychology degrees are Bachelor of Arts, which is for counseling. And it's a completely different thing. So, but there's one in Korea, and the classes are in English, and I can use my financial aid, and I can be living in Korea and like getting better at Korean, all of that anyway, without having to like stress and take my classes in Korean. So I'm praying about it now, and the application opens in December, so I'll just like apply and just see how it goes. But I'm gonna look at a couple others as well. It's been a lot of changes these last 2 months. I'm usually pretty good with change. This was just a lot at once. Like, it wasn't like a couple small changes here and there. It was like I came back and everything that I thought was going to be like that just wasn't. It just wasn't. Everything was different. Like, all of my plans that I had, like, set were just, like, shattered. So, I put myself through school. So I'll have to figure out something. Like, I do have an online store, but I don't make enough on it to support myself through school yet. And so, like, what you guys want to buy from my store, put that in the description too. I have an online shopping mall, guys, and it's awesome. And I spend a lot of time and a lot of work into that, but it is still new. It launched at the end of May, and I've had a few sales, so it's actually doing really good. And through the website that we do it from, like we use Shopify, which kind of has that store layout and the checkout, like secure checkout already like built in for us, so it's more convenient. So it was a little easier to build the site. But we are I own it with my friend, so I co-own it. But we are in the top 20% of all of the businesses that opened the same week as we did. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of us. We both put in a lot of time and work into this site, guys. Please check it out. If you don't like anything, don't buy anything. But if you like it, like, it really helps. Send me to school. Send my friend in Japan. She's trying to make enough to move to Japan. And so this is what it's going towards. It's going towards our futures. It's not going towards like random like shopping. Or I'm sorry, I'm telling you to shop, but it's not going towards like. We're not going to be like just randomly spending it ourselves for no reason. It's not like useless. Literally, this money is going towards like bettering ourselves and going towards our futures and like our plans. So there's that. But yeah, I'll put that in the link. It's kaioscloset.com. And if there's anything that you are specifically looking for that you can't find, let me know. I can put it on the site. Like, a few products, guys. Like, I find these products. I work with vendors. This is what I do. So just like, let me know. What are you interested in this season? Just let me know. I'll put it on there. So thanks for watching. This is probably too long. It's a mini update. If there's something you wanted to know more of, like if there's something about Daejeon, Busan, Seoul, something about Korea and Korean culture, what it's like being an American there, anything you guys want to know, ask me in the comments. I'll make more videos that are more topic specific, and I'll answer all your questions. Just let me know. Thanks, guys.